In other news from Eskom, hopefully they'll soon have a new board. The Public Enterprises Department is in the process of reconstituting and restructuring the board. But will a new board bring any new light? eNCA's Heidi Giokos finds out.
The embattled power utility will soon have a new board. That's if it can get people to sit on it. Eskom has not had a full board for 4 years. The Eskom board normally consists of 15 people, 13 non-executive directors, which include the CEO and the CFO. But 7 people resigned in April 2018 and not a single vacancy was filled.
So this board that was 15 members back then was put together under those particular conditions. The importance of that particular time frame is that at that point in time, Cyril Ramaphosa was still intimately involved in the deployment committee of the ANC, which as we now know is where things go to die or where things go to be revived. So because he had that ability to influence the deployment committee, it was easy for him to simply say, these are the 13 names that I want on this particular board, and we made it happen. Unfortunately, that board then has been decimated ever since 2018, and we're now left with just 7 of those members. And the key problem here is that obviously, if Ramaphosa himself had been aware that the board that he put together is no longer fully capacitated, the question is, why would you wait until now in order to say, oh, by the way, we're putting together a new board? So this announcement by the Department of Public Enterprises isn't the Department of Public Enterprises championing governance. It is them responding to the escalation in stage 6 load shedding that we saw last week, and the questions that have been raised about how seriously government takes the issue of Eskom if they can't even be bothered to put together board members that are supposed to oversee that organization.
The country has been subjected to the worst rolling blackouts this month, with over 400 hours of no power for 2 weeks and still counting. Will a new board bring about the necessary change to deal with the ongoing electricity crisis?
We need a board with a solid business experience which can oversee and steer the organization in the right direction. But also what will be important of that a board is to make sure that the execution of the plans in place, we believe, for instance, the plan announced by the president will go a long way to resolving some of these issues.
The National Union of Metal Workers believes a new board is needed, but it also wants Public Enterprises' Praveen Gordon's head.
The performance, which is now known by everyone because of this load shedding that we are facing. The work of the minister must talk for itself. The minister has not been doing well, if we want to be honest. If you look at all SOEs, the state-owned enterprises, most of them are falling apart.
It's not clear who will be on the new board or who has thrown their name in the ring. The shareholder says a new board will be announced in due course, and in the meantime, South Africans will have to bear stage 3 and 4 darkness till Saturday. Heidi Giokos in Johannesburg.
Yeah, well, of course, breaking news, that has changed the picture somewhat. We're now on stage 4 indefinitely until the diesel problem is dealt with. A ship carrying diesel is unable to berth due to rough seas, and there have also been further breakdowns at another power station as well. So stage 4 from now until further notice.